Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. We are here at East Perth Station Terminal, ready for another regional town trip for some bus exploration. And today we are heading all the way to Esperance on the longest TransWA continuous coach journey you can take. So we have two different route numbers for the coaches to Esperance, each with two variations. Now, I've booked it here so that we can travel down on a Thursday and back up on a Saturday and check out the buses on a Friday, because that means we can take the two different routes in each direction, the completely different routes. But the trip does take almost the entire day. It starts at 8 a.m. from both ends on both routes and finishes at 6 p.m. at the other end, so 10 hours with a few little stops in between. Definitely the longest one. One of the routes is like 20 minutes longer than the other one, which is the one I'll be taking back, but still. I believe this may be the bus, unless it's the Geraldton one. Let's see. I mean the coach. But nope, this is ours. Okay, cool. TransWA 3 will be taking us to Esperance today. It's early in the morning right now, 7:30 a.m. But I'm going to be on this bus until 6 p.m. today for this coach, which is crazy. And then only one full day over in Esperance to check out the three bus routes, the 8, 10, 11 and 12. So it'll probably all just be one little video. It's not too much. Now those routes actually haven't existed for too long. I think it's the most recent trans-regional town to get bus routes. They were introduced at some point recently. I'll put it exactly on the screen, but it really wasn't too long ago. And it was under a 6-month trial, but then it was successful. Apparently enough people used them and now they run, although it's only on weekdays and only until about 1 or 2 p.m. So not much. There's like 3 trips on each route. And of course just to look around the town in general, because I've never been there. It is quite far away, so yeah. Oh well, I'll just take a few clips along the way of what I see on board the coach. There goes a Midland train. Just arrived on an Ellenbrook A series as well. 2-car, Midland's 4-car. Just a few days ago we had the derailment at Bayswater Station, set 29 again, the same train that went to Perth platform 3. Very unfortunately I was not available. I was not able to be out at the time, and I missed all the chaos, which would have been really fun to see. Train replacement bus routes running to Morley, Bassendean and Redcliffe, and then bi-directional running on the airport and Ellenbrook lines, which was crazy. With like electric buses, cat buses, private operators all doing the train replacements, which was so cool. I'm so angry I missed that. That was one of the craziest Trans-Perth days in history, with that derailment there, which we don't know really the full details of yet, but I think the driver just left on a red signal and went across when the points were changing, so not great. But anyway, that's pretty much irrelevant to this. I'm just saying what's happening in recent times when I'm doing this video, but for the next 3 days will be about Esperance. Now on this trip we're going to have Justin coming as well for his exploration of the town, because obviously he's also never been, and we're going to take all the routes together, so you'll probably see his videos of the buses as well. But yeah, all right, let's go. And just a quick look at the whole system map here, which still doesn't have green for Byford Station, which is now a transport station. I will eventually hopefully ride everywhere. What I've done so far is obviously the 2 inner routes up to Geraldton, as well as the train to Kalgoorlie, and obviously Northam, and the trip from Wendowie in the coach, the trips down to Bunbury and the replacements, and Busselton and Coley on the little shuttle, and the ones up along the Mandurah foreshore. But today we'll be ticking off 2 of the major corridors all the way down here. You can see the Esperance routes sharing. Oh yeah. So no. Today I'm going this way via Midland, Mundaring, Sawyers Valley, all the way down here, and then this is where they split up. But the service we're on today will be taking the Cullen way, I think. Cullen, whatever it is, and then down here, and they meet back up here at Ravensthorpe a little earlier for the other deviation. But I'm pretty sure when we go back we'll be taking this one and then back up there and down through Wagin. And there's also these connections as well to Albany, which I'll hopefully go to at the start of next year, and this weird one down to that place, Hopeton, which you can connect to at Ravensthorpe for the Albany coaches. But yeah, then it just pretty much goes together all the way down to Esperance. Now from Esperance there is also the coach up to Kalgoorlie with 2 variations here as well. What I originally wanted to do was go to Esperance and take to Kalgoorlie and do the last route I have to do there and take the train back. As you can see, that is the very eastern extent, and pretty cool how you can go all the way around like that. But unfortunately the timetable is pretty bad. It doesn't really work for any of the days, so I could have to be out way too long, so we're just gonna go there and back. But it's fine because 2 different routes, so I can explore both of those. Alright, it's now 10 a.m. We've traveled through Midland and Mundaring and Sawyers Valley, and we're now in Quairading. Hello. And that's only 1/5 of the journey. The first out of 3 rest stops here. There's literally nothing here though.
He stopped all stops, right?
Yeah, like he's literally driving past all the stops. I don't get why. Like, it's pre-booked and he knew there was no one, so what's the point? But let's take a look at the signs over here about the town. Obviously never been here, and it's tiny. Used to be a train all the way through here as well, by the looks of it. I don't know when that would have stopped running. But yeah, there's so many like abandoned level crossings all the way along. You can see right there as well. It's just all overgrown. Oh well. Guess it's on to the next stop now. Alright, we're just leaving Condorin, or whatever it is, and pretty much everyone has got off the bus.
Condinin.
We're
heading down now.
Literally 3 people left on the bus. A coach.
And then like that back there is just broken.
Yeah, that toilet door keeps opening. But like, what's the point of this massive vehicle for this many people? So weird just seeing this lake in the middle of what's otherwise just empty fields and bush. Just lake, such a big one as well. Okay, we're now in Lake Grace. Perth is 348 kilometers back, but Esperance is still 373 forward, so we're not even halfway yet in terms of distance. Just another random petrol station. There's 3 people on the bus left, as I said. Here it is.
10 minutes early.
Yeah, also 10 minutes early. It's supposed to be a 20-minute stop, but now it's a half an hour stop to not be early anymore. So, sitting here now, and again, absolutely nothing here. And also Albany's on that sign as well, actually. It's closer, obviously, 246 kilometers. Closer than Perth now. There's so many things on that sign. Ravensthorpe or Thorpe, that's our next stop, rest stop after this, 185 kilometers away. Coolin is where we just came from, the last town we went through. Wave Rock? Huh? It's that way? It's here? I literally forgot about that thing existing, but I didn't know it was like where we were earlier. Okay. Cool. Welcome to Ravensthorpe.
Or
Ravensthorpe, or I don't know how to say any of these places, but it's like the weather's completely changed. It's like we're in a different country, different day. It's cold, it's rainy, it's cloudy. Here's a petrol station. Nice little stop here. Now this is actually where the buses meet up. There's a service that goes from Albany to Hopetown, which is like 100 kilometers south to the coast from here. Yeah, I think so. So they meet here. So if you're traveling from Albany to Esperance, you have to switch buses. So now we actually have to, coaches. So.
They do mark it on the map.
And over here we have some very old Mercedes bus. Maybe we can look it up on perthbus.info and see what it was.
I can search it up right now.
Yeah, JM1884.
JM! My car.
Oh yeah. And up here is the post office and police station and community center. Nice little town. Nah, nothing shows up. Okay, it wasn't a transport bus or anything. That road to Lake King we were on was also crazy. It was like 70 kilometers, 80 kilometers dead straight, like literally no turns. Mine's on about. Are they doing breath testing in the middle of the road? Oh my gosh. They're doing breath testing in the middle of the road, just like this. Carlisle Street, yo! Welcome back to Perth. I can't believe how different the weather is just this far from Perth. It's freezing, it's like winter, and Perth is so hot right now.
Like there to there.
Anyway, alright, we just passed that super slow truck that was going like 50 kilometers an hour. We're about to pass the two closest TransWA stops on the network, I'm pretty sure. 2 minutes scheduled apart. There's literally nothing here. It's the middle of nowhere, but you technically could book a trip between them. Although, what did it cost? Like $9. $10.
Almost 10.
When Perth to Byford's like Armadale to Byford's like 4.
And here we go, ready? There,
oh,
go.
Yeah, right there. We just went past it. Okay, let's see how
there are no stops.
Yeah, there's not even a marker for like who's getting off here. Imagine stopping there.
TransWA website says 1 minute for this.
Yeah.
Google Maps says 2.
I don't know why it's different on the website and on Google Maps.
We didn't time it. I guess you're timing on the video.
Yeah, I'm timing it on the video. We passed it 45 seconds and now it's...
Technically, I think this section is longer than Mandarin to Sawyers Valley, but the speed limit is different, so making it faster this way. And approaching that stop, just down there. Here we are. Ready?
It's been 1 minute now.
Yep. Right here.
Is it gonna reach 2? No.
And where's this road binds in right there?
Oh yeah, right here, that dirt road. That's the stop. So it was 1 minute and 10 seconds between two TransWA stops.
Yep.
All right.
And I will give you the exact money.
I think think we have about 1 more hour and then we'll finally be in Esperance after the whole day in this coach. And yes, the driver is going all the way as well, so he's gonna be sleeping in Esperance too. I wonder how the pay works for that. Like, he does not want to be in Esperance, so do they have to give him some sort of compensation for that?
Let's see the price.
$9.35 just for that one.
Somehow tomorrow it says 3 minutes. Like, what the
What?
hell?
Just for that 1 minute on the bus. But the whole trip for 10 hours is $100.
There's the official time.
I am 1 minute.
1 minute, 9:35.
So bad. After 9 hours and 45 minutes, we have arrived in Esperance. Apparently this is Esperance bus station. It's literally just a pole. But this is where all the routes go, including the coach. What a long journey, although it didn't really feel that bad. Like, it looks quite nice here. Finally here. And now there's obviously no more buses tonight. The shops are open till 9 though, because Thursday. Every other day they close at 6, so that's good. Tomorrow we'll be going on all the buses. And now off to the bus depot for him. And I guess there's some sort of car he can use there to get back to the motel that he'll be going to for the night. And then driving back tomorrow. We'll go back on Saturday. Alright, it's wet, dark, windy, 8 p.m. Very unpleasant. But look what's parked outside the hotel. The coach. Yes, on the side of the road. I thought it's going to Esperance Bus Depot because someone actually came to pick it up after, but I guess they just had to like do paperwork and stuff, and now they brought it back. And the driver is here in the same place that we were staying, and the coach is just parked outside. It's so funny. It's like it's his car. It's just like, oh yeah, here it is. The whole coach, the public service. This is so weird. Like, it could get so, I mean, I guess there's cameras, but like, this is so unsecure if some like vandals came. Oh. Anyway. Yes. Ready for tomorrow's trip back? Alright, it's now the next morning. This is the service to East Perth for today. Leaving 8 a.m. with the same coach, same driver. As we saw, is parked in front of our motel overnight. Off it goes. This is kind of the other route, but it still goes up to Lake King and Lake Grace, but then it goes over to Wagin and up to Armadale.
Wagin connection with Armadale.
Tomorrow it's actually going to go an even more different way when we go back without going up to Lake King in that area. Yeah, that's the longest route. The actual longest route is like 20 minutes longer than this one. But that'll obviously be a different coach and driver.
So bad, rain.
Yeah, the weather here is completely different to Perth. Like, it's raining and cold while it's sunny and not cold in Perth.
Talk about the storm.
Yeah, so, I mean, I already talked about it yesterday, but obviously at the bus station here, quote unquote, yeah, because it's just a pole and nothing else, not even any stands. Now there is actually a second coach coming right now, because on a Friday the Kalgoorlie service also runs in about 30 minutes time. Usually it takes 7 hours to get to connect to Kalgoorlie. So, but unfortunately, if I would have taken that, then I wouldn't be able to go on the bus route here today, so that's why. But now, before we start going on the bus routes from here, with the first one being at 9:30, we are going to go check out the school specials.
Everything.
All 7 of them, which are running beforehand, before all the normal routes run. With the normal routes literally only running from like 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. and then after it's back to the school specials. So that's how they deal with it, with like the 8 buses that they have. So let's walk down and see them on a comment section over there.
14.55.
The first oh my, what is that?
What the
That's
hell is that?
the first bus that we're seeing.
What did you say school special? What the hell?
What is this? It doesn't even change Desto.
What the hell? Port signs, 706.
It's all diesel OCs here, so.
Yeah. Literally everything. There it goes. He's not even looking over.
Okay, good. TransEsperance, 1454.
On the 706 service. Where's that 706 though? Where's it turning? Race course.
Here's another one. 2107 on 703.
That's 703. Race course Nesto. Doesn't even say so.
What does that even mean? Why is it not saying the school name?
What the hell? What is that?
And coming down?
Oh, there it is. That's what that say. Does that say race course as well? Because it's going
No.
the same place.
It's going one stop further, I think. Central. What?
What?
What are these
What are these
Destas?
tests?
What?
1455.
I think they just gave them random names for the kids to remember, and that's it.
There it goes. 1455. Let's get on the 705 service. What was that bus?
701.
What test was that? Don't tell me it's not.
West Beach.
Oh yeah, it goes to West.
Okay, finally a proper Desto. West Beach,
701?
1453.
On the 701, so. For the lady, nice. The other 701 is run by Rocket Man. Yeah, the other 701 is the weirdest thing ever. It's a Fremantle school special, but run by Rocket Man.
Oh yeah.
And there's next bus.
Oh, perfect. 707 coming.
1456. I think, I don't know.
Wasn't it the 21 one?
No, sorry, look at that.
Huh? It just says Express. What?
What?
Express.
There's like that one section in West Beach that is express.
Oh no, yeah, it is 1456. What are these Destas? This is so bad.
Well, one thing is, drivers not caring so far.
Yeah.
There it goes.
Oh. And second last bus to see, the 704.
1457? Is that 1457? I think.
Castletown.
Castletown. Does it go to Castletown?
I think it just means like what's the predominant area they're serving.
Does it go to Castletown? It does not.
What, it doesn't even touch it?
Does it touch it? Yeah, it does. It
Yeah.
goes up there.
Why are you stopping on this side?
Oh.
Every other...
He's serving that stop as well.
Oh yeah. But still.
Castletown.
I mean she.
Well, if you're just for reference, there it goes. That's the main path of it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, exactly.
And then it
So
goes at the bottom.
that's what it's talking about. And if you look inside carefully, the brand new processors on a diesel OC bus, because there's no one on it.
So it's probably just gonna finish then. I mean, it needs to go down.
Literally yesterday they announced that on December 8th credit card payments will be starting, including in most regional towns, and the rest of them will get it by the end of the year. So they've already got the new processors here on diesel OCs ready for that, which is crazy. But
it's just
that
Geraldton, Quairading, Motel.
Yeah.
That is not gonna get it for the first phase.
But that's good because it means any like random visitors just driving through can easily catch the bus. You know, you don't have to find cash or get a smart rider. You just tap on with your phone. It's gonna be so much better.
But that's empty bus though.
Probably increase the usage of regional routes quite a bit.
There goes. Now we have the final bus.
And the last one that we have to see of the 7 school routes, the 702. It's also 7 minutes late, yep. Unfortunately, I missed filming the Kalgoorlie route now with the coach.
Nulsen?
No. What does it say? Wind about? What? Well, yeah, that's the kind of route it is. It's going everywhere. Is that what it's supposed to mean? Okay, empty, yeah.
Empty bus.
What?
Just the last
1440. Yeah, the last stop's just over there.
Just for your reference, there's the roundabout. There it is.
Okay, now we can go on to the normal route.
Yeah.
Alright, it's now 9:25 a.m. and over here we have 1455 coming over to do the first outbound 811. Let's go. There's no one on it. 701 at the bus station and the 811 coming in. It's so weird with the new processors. Yeah, totally a bus station with one stand, but there's actually 2 buses here, look. Oh, town center, good. All right, let's take it out to Castletown. And the 810 to Nulsen. Here we are, 8:10 back in the town center. That was the 8:11 and 8:10. We've got this timetable for the school specials. I've never seen a printed school special timetable. Every single one with all the destos that they said. This is what they were showing to tell the students where they go via what. And that's exactly what it says. So you see them all in there for both morning and afternoon services. Yeah, I already got it before, but he's doing another round trip of the 8:10, and then he has an hour and a half break, and then he's doing another 8:11, and then school special 7:05, and then that's it for him because it goes back to the depot with the 7:05 anyway. I would take it, but then there's like no way back, so whatever. It's okay.
It's like he drives us back.
Yeah, but I haven't really made that level of friends with him. Now it's just 40-minute wait for our last route to 8:12, which will only be taking one way because that's actually a more attractive place to walk around there. So it's actually good to take us there. And that's it, all three main routes done. So both of those two were very loopy and long. No one used the 8:10 both directions. 8:11, there's 3 people on the way back. The 8:11 had that extra extension to the industrial area, which previously didn't exist until last year. I don't know why they added that. It's so useless, like who is going there? But I guess that's just the way they turn around, because this one doesn't have a place to turn around, and he had to go to the high school into the car park to loop around, which was really stupid. When they could just go into the street right next to the terminus, but
They put the terminus after the street.
yeah, exactly. So it's terrible. All right, let's just walk over to the foreshore again, and then 8:12 at exactly 12 p.m., which is actually the first outbound service, which is so crazy. There's not even any in the whole morning.
2 inbounds before the first outbound.
Yeah, so crazy. Then there's only 2 outbound services, while every other one has 3, right? Yeah. So, wait for that now. All right, we're inside the Esperance Museum, and over here is all the info about the old regional trains which used to run here. As you can see, up to Kalgoorlie and Coolgardie, they have the timetable here and the starting date. Yeah, I know, it was all very long ago in the 20th century. And here they have the full map of all the regional routes which used to exist.
Including Perth.
Yeah, and including TransEsperance, Armadale, Fremantle, Midland lines, and the Spearwood connection that they used to have. And the Chidlow line, because the Midland line used to go all the way out, and suburban services went to Chidlow, and there was further services on the regional lines to Northam and such. And we're here in Esperance. You could go up to Kalgoorlie. The track still exists, but it's freight trains only. I don't think that this track. No, that wasn't.
No, that's the Ravensthorpe one when we went there.
Yeah. This is just crazy. Like, imagine if there was this whole patch of network still here.
1971.
Yeah. I mean, some of these are still coaches because it is the road service, which is
Mikatara to Jarleton.
Yeah. And Bunbury as well. There's an inset for Bunbury. Yeah, of course, in there. And Dwelling Up line as well, spur from Pinjarra. Jarradale, that's abandoned now completely.
It would be so nice if it goes up there and comes back.
Oh wow. Wellard? There's already a Wellard station at the time? Oh, I didn't know that. The track from Jarradale went through to Wellard and up to Coogee. So the Mandurah Line Wellard station is actually the second train station in Wellard. I actually didn't know there was already a train there before.
So where's Albany?
Yeah, here.
Albany.
Wow.
Oh, and also our coach tomorrow. This.
Yep.
Here, yep, Jerramunga, and up here, and all the way over.
Yeah. Hopefully one day in the future some of these can be reinstated, but...
Definitely not. How many years? 60 years.
And here's one of the locomotives which ran the Kalgoorlie service, this one.
Especially when Ravensthorpe ended in 1939, you're not going to get that back.
Yeah. Right there. And then also we have this piece over here, which is from the Space Skylab what's it called, probe, which did the exact numbers up here, 34,981 orbits of the Earth before crashing in 1979 here in Esperance. And I think that's just a model of it, but there is actually a real piece of the crashed material right there. And here's another one of the carriages which ran on this train services. Oh, there's actually a full carriage diagram in there. And here's the inside. The timetable for the weekly service. And this room.
Across the level crossing bridge.
Hmm?
Film the level crossing.
Oh. Okay, one moment. Okay. What's with these tracks? Are these like actually here, or they just brought them in? Or did they actually build the building around the tracks? Well, apparently this whole shed is actually an old railway shed. As you can see there. That's cool. So much connection to railways always in all the regional towns, or tramways, like the Kalgoorlie bus depot literally being the tram car barn. Same thing here with this railway shed.
He never changed the desk though, that's bad, because he was doing an 811. And then he's still using the same desk, he never switched it.
Time to take the 812 out to West Beach. There's the desto. Ready for the first outbound service at 12 p.m. 872. What? Look at the map.
That's the reason why. She already said practically like 95% of the time it's empty.
Yeah, exactly. And she turned off the processor and we got charged default fare somehow or whatever. $1.60. Okay. That is the whole A12. Really nice route in the hills here and across the railway line, across the bridge, and the views here. Yeah, and there's a bay because otherwise it would block the road, but when it's like a 10-minute layover here now. We did actually do the U-turn loop at the end. Justin's filmed this direction too.
Because she already knew that it's going to be empty bus, she's refusing to switch the desk again. Then I guess. She literally swapped it for us.
Yeah.
I already knew that. She literally swapped
exactly.
it for us.
Because there's no one on it.
You have no one on it.
Oh well. Now let's go look around here into this area. This is definitely the best of the 3 routes though. It looks so nice, although probably the least used and the least amount of services. And here we are on top of the lookout, Rotary lookout, the highest point in all of Esperance. And you can see the whole town down there. The bus took 25 minutes to get from right there to here because of how loopy it is, all the way out there. And yeah, that patch of houses there is the Nulsen A10 area, and like all the way at the back behind those trees is Castletown, which you can't really see because they're blocking it. Yeah, I mean over there as well. The terminus is like there, but it stretches all the way up there. And the end of the town is there. You can see the jetty, and the port's like behind the hill, so you can't really see it. But then there's all these islands and terrain all the way around into the back. And it is for like about 50 kilometers like this all the way down. That road there is called the Great Ocean Road, which is where most people do go and drive all the way along. And there's lots of nice beaches. And that way there's a big national park as well. Actually, I think all of that's part of the national park, which is connected over there. So that is a really big area to explore, but it is just bushland and beaches. So obviously you can't get there without a car. And there's the lake over there, which is called Pink Lake, even though it hasn't been pink for like decades because the salt concentration is not right anymore, so nothing much there. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the whole of Esperance. It's weird how they've dealt with the port road. Like on the A12 right now, we went across a bridge which goes across the tracks and the truck entrance, which you can see right there. That road, it literally goes under the road. They separated it completely from everything else to allow the trucks to get through without any issues, and the train over here to the port. So it is weird to think that the beach is on the south side of where you are. Everywhere else along Western Australia and in Perth it's on the west, except down here at the bottom, Albany and Esperance is actually in the south, and this bit along here. But yeah, my orientation's a bit confused here. Anyway, we'll just see a few more views as well. Yeah, so this way is actually south. That way directly is west, and the beach there is east, like literally the opposite of how it is in Perth. That's so confusing. Like that's north and that's east. That's so weird. But yeah, that's how it is here with the curving. Boring shift for this lady back in the 701. The whole day is just doing school specials, doing 2 normal routes, having a break, and back to the same school special. Alright, TransWA 16. We are up at the Esperance Bus Depot. I just ran here. There's a massive fire just there. Some horse shed went on fire. I was just wondering when the coach was going to come, and it's right here. It's 6:10 p.m, so pretty much on time. So that coach will be taking us home tomorrow. I was bored. I basically finished everything there's to do, so I went for a run all along the foreshore. Now up here at the bus depot. Perfect timing. Perfect, literally. I saw the main bit of the fire and all the fire engines pulling up, and now the coach is here. So we'll quickly go take a look. I've already run 10 kilometers and I still have to run back, probably. But that's okay. Let's take a look at what we can see. Earlier, I tried to get on the 705 school special with one of the drivers we were with before by hailing it on the side of the road because it terminates at the bus depot. Literally right here. I thought he might let us, but he didn't stop, so that's okay. I'm here anyway now. I think this is the furthest northern bus stop, this school bus stop for the depot here. So the coach comes up here. They probably just quickly clean it and check if anything's left on board, and then they literally drive back and park it in front of the motel for the driver to pick up the next day instead of leaving it here, which is kind of weird. But Did he just turn in here? Yeah. Here's the bus stop, 74053. Literally in front of the depot. Which student would ever use this? Probably no one. But finally we're here. TransEsperance Esperance Bus Depot. Oh damn, you can't even see anything. There's a big shed in the way. Here. Ah, the coach has gone in there. Probably to clean it. So funny, just watching the coach that I'm gonna be on tomorrow morning getting cleaned right now. There it is. There's so many dogs around again, just like in Kalgoorlie. I got so scared so many times. Well, it's kind of sad that I came all the way up here at 6 p.m. There's not really much you can see, a bit disappointing. I was actually going to go to another place called Skeleton Swamp, which is apparently over there in the suburb of Windabout, which before I thought was just a funny route name. But then I decided not to because it's a bit far, and I was also seeing a lot of dogs along the way there, and it's in the middle of the bush and it's nearly dark, so... Now, I just heard they actually sent fire crews from Albany and Kalgoorlie trying to take out this fire, and they were on the way, speeding probably double the speed limit down the highways, 350 kilometers away to a fire in Esperance. Like, what the hell? That's how bad it is in the regional towns, because they don't have all the vehicles. But now they just got turned around because they've dealt with it already. But that's just crazy that they'd go that far. That's like a combined like 1,400 kilometers for a vehicle from Albany and a vehicle from Kalgoorlie, and it's probably more than one, so like, so ridiculous. And that's pretty much it. I've gone everywhere now. I've gone to the museum and the hill and the visitor center and the whole town center and this jetty. There's not really much more that you can walk to unless you're going out to the other places, like I found out there's the replica of the UK Stonehenge tourist attraction that's like really popular there. They actually rebuilt it like here in Esperance to the exact same scale, but it's too far away to walk to, so whatever, it's like 5 kilometers out. Yeah. It's crazy that they did that. And of course the rest of it's just like natural attractions, the Great Ocean Road and stuff. Here's a photo of when there used to be the train tracks and the ship would pull up here. And cars as well being delivered.
These aren't even trains, they're just cargo.
Yeah, it's like cargo wagons.
Reminds me of Tom's and Friends.
Yeah, maybe it was just because obviously the ship can't go closer because it's too shallow, so the ship stopped here, and then they had little wagons to bring it into the town.
It's just we're missing Harold and also Cranky.
Exactly, because I read that where that little town centre is where we just were, that was like a rail marshalling yard, so they could push the wagons from here to there, or whatever they were doing with them, and then there could have been an actual train connecting to the rest of the network.
Alright, the next thing we should coach.
Yeah, pretty much. Not anything else to see now, so finishing the video by the third day, heading back on the other coach route.
We'll see the coach driving in it on at 6 p.m.
Oh yeah, we will. And it's gonna park in front of the motel again. And he's gonna stay within 10 meters of us the whole night. It's literally like outside the door, and then take us back tomorrow. Now I was just looking at the flight prices as well. Before I came here, it was like $350 to book in advance, which is ridiculous. It only takes an hour and a half though, so
no
much faster. But yeah, you'd have to take a taxi to the airport. It's 23 kilometers away. It's crazy, so far.
They could do 813 Esperance Town Center to
23 kilometers on the highway. I mean, nothing compared to the 865 and 866 in Kalgoorlie. But anyway, but then I was looking now, if I wanted to book it right now, because they're gonna go soon and they haven't sold out all the tickets, they just reduced the price to only 120. Like, what? There's so much less. So maybe that's a tactic if you don't want to, because like then you wouldn't have to stay another night, and it would in the end actually be cheaper. So if I wasn't actually trying to go on the coach route, and if I'd known that before,
We are going for the coach routes.
yeah, exactly, which I'm trying to, because I think eventually I want to go on every route, so it's fine that I'm going in the coach.
So
But
you're gonna coach your routes into Quairading.
yeah, I guess. And I'm gonna have to come back here with the Kalgoorlie one, so I guess whenever do the 866, and then when I come down, wait till the last minute and then book the flight for 120 and some Uber to the airport, I guess, and then that way you can get back in only an hour and a half, as long as they don't sell out with the tickets. So yeah, unless I need to do the other two variations of the coach routes, then
Not much different.
yeah. Okay. Anyway, let's just see the coach come in and then leave on the next day. Okay, it's now the next day again, Saturday, and it is time to head back on road coach EP8. 10 hours and a half all the way to
Via
East
Armadale.
Perth.
And then what happened to the driver earlier?
Yeah, I just saw him in Dome as well. And now he's come with like 2 minutes to go, so not the best. Very surprisingly, someone is actually using one of the roadside stops. Whatever that is. Literally,
4 minutes later.
yeah, literally on the side of the highway, he just slows down and stops. That's crazy. Like, what if the car was coming up fast behind? That's so weird. Finally, we're back at Ravensthorpe after exactly 2 hours. And now it's going to be a different section for the whole rest of the way that I haven't done before. I still don't get how there's no data in the town, but like on the way to the town there is data on my phone. On the road it's so weird. 8 hours to go still. And this is our second of 3 rest stops now at Gnowangerup, or however you say it. It's raining again. We're actually pretty close to Albany now. I kind of feel sad we're not going there. We're only about 120 kilometers away. I saw a great view of all the hills and Bluff Knoll, like the really big mountain where there's sometimes snow in winter. Honestly, not even feeling that long again. Somehow I'm so accustomed to these journeys now. It's already been 5 hours. Almost halfway. It doesn't feel like it's been so long. Just another nice shot of the bus coach. Our final stop on the journey in Williams. We are actually only 2 hours from Perth, but also 2 hours and a half from Albany. So this is kind of like near to halfway to Albany, even though it feels like we're nearly in Perth. But it's not, as you can see, right there. 159 more kilometers. Nice big petrol station on the side of the road, but the town is all the way like up there. This is not even where the town is. So let's get a few more shots of bus. Oh, sorry. And time for the final stretch. It's already 4 o'clock. It started at 8. It's been 8 hours. We've still got 2.5 till 6:30. And now at the new Armadale station. Nice to see after such a long journey.
Yeah, but
It's been 10 hours almost, 9 hours and 40 minutes. Obviously we could get off now and it's the same price and probably faster, but might as well go to the end to finish the longest TransWA bus route.
1929.
There it is. There's still a few people staying on board.
246.
So that's good. I wonder how many people are using that on a Saturday now, when there was previously no bus at all down there. I should come check it out soon. Someone who got on at Esperance got off, but everyone else who got off was from other stops. And now let's see which way he's gonna go. I mean, I feel like he's definitely just following the route because everywhere else he's gone where he should go. But I remember that one time when I took its Austrian replacement from Mundijong and he went to Kwinana Freeway, which was so weird, but I made a whole video of that so you can see that as well.
Before you leave the bus, please make sure you haven't forgotten any of your belongings. Make sure you have everything with you. If you need a taxi, you find them at the stop near the entrance of the main building. You check public transport. There are trains heading to the city and to the airport. Services depart from platform 1 to the city and from platform 2 to the airport. Well, airport, Milan or Edinburgh line. That's platform 2. Thank you very much for traveling with us. We hope you had a pleasant journey. We're looking forward to seeing you again.
And finally, after 10 hours and 20 minutes, left 3 minutes late, arrived about 8 minutes early.
Thank you very much and have a great day.
We made it to East Perth Terminal. Actually, the Indian Pacific left like 20 minutes ago, didn't it? Damn. Just missed it. Yeah, see, here's all their luggage stuff that they're putting on. I'm going on that in June. So, more excitement to come.
Well, hopefully you have this video out before June.
Yeah, of course. Stopped. And here we are. Thanks for watching this video. Nice trip all the way to East Perth. Back from Esperance, the longest TransWA coach route officially ticked off. And we're back where we started on Thursday morning. With these two routes now complete.